Hey everyone, welcome to 2022. Is that right? 2022. I think that's where we are. And this is the first weekly update of the new year and not the first video. But some things are going to be changing coming up here soon. One, we're going to take the grind and we're going to only do it once a month. In its place, we're going to have some more self-help videos for freshwater, for saltwater, for beginning, for advanced aquarists. We're going to try to do things that make this a little bit more helpful to you in the new year. So you're going to see all the faces that you're used to seeing, just in a little bit different guise, except probably Richard. Richard will probably always be Richard. So without anything else, let's get on to the update.
Take 72,000. Okay, welcome to the first weekly update of 2022. I'm excited to show you some of the saltwater things that I got in this past week. And keep a lookout on Facebook on Friday for a post of the new fish that I'm gonna get in then. That being said, let's go look. All right guys, so first fish that I'd like to show you is one of my favorites that I have in the store right now. It's gonna be this beautiful saddleback grouper. So this guy gets his name from those brown bands on his back that look like a saddle. He's got a couple of them. He's got a bright yellow tail and he's got what look like blue polka dots on his tail. Now, this is a grouper, so he will eat anything that fits in his mouth. This guy right here really likes rosy reds. I haven't been able to get him on frozen just yet, but we are trying. But right now he loves rosy reds. This guy is definitely for the predatory tank. He is not typically an aggressive fish. He does have really sharp teeth if you look at his mouth closely. But this guy is beautiful. I haven't had one in the store and I've officially been here a year. Yay me! But this guy is absolutely beautiful. I love that yellow and brown coloration on him. Definitely come check out my saddleback grouper. Alright guys, so right now in the aquarium world and the aquarium trade, this is a pretty rare fish to get. This is a yellow eye whitetail coal tang. In the entire year that I've been here at Fishy Business, this is the first one we've been able to get in the store. Whitetail coal tangs are fabulous algae eaters. This is one of the best algae eater tangs that you can get for your tank. This guy is gorgeous with that coral burnt orange colored body, that bright yellow circle around the eye, and then that really nice white translucent tail. And on the tip of the tail, you do see a little bit of yellow. Woo. Whitetail coal tangs are very active. They're very active fish, but they get along with mostly anything in the tank. They do great in reef tanks. One of the best reef tangs you can get, but they also work well in fish onlys. If you want a fish that's pretty rare in the aquarium world right now, the first one Fishy Business has gotten in a year, come on down and get my whitetail coal tang. All right guys, so this is the biggest blue hippo I've been able to order in the store in the year I've been here. So if you've been watching the video, this is a lot of firsts for me. I've been here a year and there are a lot of fish that this is like the first time I've been able to get them in. So this is a very, I would say, I'd classify this as a medium large, but it definitely is the biggest hippo I've been able to get in. This one has beautiful translucent pectoral fins and a beautiful translucent tail. Right now it is completely parasite free. It is a perfect specimen. It's eating well, very active, and you really can't beat that color. What else is that beautiful blue cobalt color other than a blue hippo tang? And this is Dory, by the way, if this fish looks familiar to you. So they do get very large. They get over a foot in length. So you do need a definitely a large tank, 180, 210, nothing smaller than that if you want to house one for the rest of its life. But you can't beat this color, the size, or the pattern. So if you've always wanted a Dory in your tank, definitely come on down. All right guys, so I have a juvenile red CORIS wrasse in here. The adults and the juveniles look very different from one another, so definitely look up what an adult one looks like. But this is a juvenile. It's beautiful with that red and those really nice white bands that all look a little bit different running down the body, as well as right on the face. It looks like he has a little white mustache. Red CORIS wrasses will pick at the sand. They do like to eat pesky worms and things like that you don't want. So they're a good fish to have that are going to do work and make sure that you don't have any of those worms. but as they get older, they will pick at some of your inverts. So, you know, if you don't mind cleanup crew members going missing on occasion, this is perfect for a reef tank. But as I've said with a lot of the fish today, they will also work well in a fish-only tank. This is the beautiful Indian trigger. This guy is one of the most striking triggerfish in the ocean. They are jet black. We're just gonna move this rock real quick so that you can see him. He is jet black, has beautiful, what look like lime green fluorescent lines on the back part of his body. Beautiful mustard yellow on the top where his trigger is, and you can see his trigger going right now. Beautiful white stark lines that are outlining his anal fin and dorsal fin. And he also has that beautiful baby blue fluorescent line outlining his tail. Now, even though they are very beautiful, they can also be very mean. This is one of the more aggressive triggerfish. Definitely should only go with other fish that are more aggressive and predatory, so definitely a fish-only tank for this guy. He will eat inverts, crabs, snails, and shrimp. This guy right here absolutely adores clams on the half shell. He loves being able to pick at them. And triggers as well as puffers do need those shells to wear down their teeth and their beaks. This Indian trigger does get fairly large as well, so definitely a larger tank for this guy. But he is fabulous. He's got a great weight on him right now, and he is stunning and flawless. All right, guys, so we have moved into the back room of the store where I keep my inverts. This is a dwarf angel called a flameback angel. These guys don't get very large, probably around the same size as a coral beauty. So he's gonna double in size about, but that's it. Just like other angels, not safe with coral. Some people like to try these in your tank. Sometimes they get away with it, sometimes they don't. Corals and sponges are a part of an angelfish's diet. So it's part of their natural predatory instinct to go after that coral. So I would recommend a fish-only tank for this guy. And since he doesn't get very big, you can even put him in some smaller tanks as well. But if you come in the store, he's got that bright orangish yellow color on the top part. His eyes are absolutely stunning, super clear. And he's got that really nice purple marks on the side. So I cannot recommend this flameback angel enough. It's probably my favorite of the dwarf angels. Right now, I have in a pretty decent sized snowflake moray eel. Look how gorgeous he is. He is definitely showing off for the camera right now. He's looking right at us. This guy is beautiful. This one actually came from a trusted customer of ours. He is a beautiful size, has beautiful coloration, and he says he's gonna go swimming away. Okay, bye. This guy is typically pretty fish safe. Has more molars, so he's gonna chew more things rather than pull fish out of the water like some of your larger morays. But I don't get them in this size at all. I can't order them, and he's gonna say goodbye. But definitely come get the snowflake moray eel because he's very cute.
Hi, it's Kevin. We got a lot of new freshwater fish in, a couple new oddballs, and a couple things we haven't had in a while. Some really neat stuff. Some really pretty KENYI cichlids came in. These are a type of Mavuna cichlid. The females will stay that pretty blue color. The males will turn just as strikingly bright but yellow. We got in some really nice SYNODONTIS DECORDS. This is one of my favorite of the SYNODONTIS catfish. Really cool colored catfish, compatible with your African cichlids. They actually come from the same waters. We get in some really nice tiger barbs. I've got the albino and the tiger barbs in stock. Really good size for the price. Excellent schooling fish, really good dither fish for non-aggressive cichlids even. We have some really nice looking yo-yo loach BOTIAs in stock. These guys are really good at removing problematic snails. If you have a snail invasion, this would be a really cool fish for you to get. Also a really good scavenger to have in the tank. These are one of my favorite fish. This is the Geophagus durapari. They are a good sized cichlid that's South American. However, they are not aggressive at all. They're gentle giants. They do really good with schools of barbs and stuff like that. Really cool fish to get that get some size to it. Usually not getting much more than 8 or 9 inches. We got in some nice large yellow rainbows. These came in really nice for the price. Good size, good color. We got in some very cute little polypterus. These are the ornate polypterus. These guys will, as they become more mature, will get like a yellowish gold mottled with black. Really, one of my favorite polypterus. Really cool fish. We got some very, very, very cute buggy-eyed goldfish. We got a bunch of assorted telescope goldfish in lots of different sizes. Some really great body shape. But a good array of colors on those. We got in some beautiful gold panda lyretail mollies. One of my favorite live bearers. I love the finnage on these fish, but also the coloration is just really striking. We got a lot of different colors in our assorted bag of swordtails that we have in stock. We've got some blacks, we've got some twin bars, we got a few Mickey Mouse swords in there as well. Really, really pretty different colored fish. We got in some autocinclus. Everybody's always looking for these guys. We have quite a few of them in finally. We've got a surplus of them actually. But a surplus of these guys doesn't last long, so they really one of the best algae eating fish to put in a planted tank. So they're highly prized for that purpose. We got in some very pretty electric blue balloon rams. These are a really interesting little fish. They look kind of like a blood parrot due to the body shape. Bright electric blue color. Excellent little add-on for a community tank because although they're cichlids, they're very docile. Really interesting looking guy. These kind of, to me, they resemble a cross between a stick and a sturgeon. Really cool, sleek-bodied little fish. These are the Farlowellas. Good little algae eaters to have in your tank. Very good for a community tank. Cool little oddball to do.
Okay, so one more thing I want to mention before we dissipate. Before we disappear. I didn't mean to say dissipate. I was thinking about something else.
It's better than evaporate.
It is better than evaporate. Shall we continue with words and synonyms and words that rhyme?
No.
Okay. So, back to the weekly update. So, with the weekly update, one thing that I wanted to mention with the backing of Sir Richard, because we had to get his approval, is the new Friends of Fishy Business card, actual thing that we're going to promote here. And what you want to do between now and the next video update is ask about it, because it's going to benefit you. That's just a business card.
Hey, but it's a Fishy Business card.
It is a Fishy Business card.
It's a good start.
It is a good, it's a better than a good start. Shall we evaporate?
Yes.
Okay. See you next week.